Here's a truth most men never learn. Women rarely choose intimacy for the reasons men assume. It's not just about looks, money, or status. The real motives run deeper, tied to psychology, biology, and emotional wiring. Once you understand them, the way you see relationships changes completely. Think about it. Maybe you've been with a woman who seemed interested one day and distant the next. Or you've watched her choose a man who wasn't more attractive, richer, or more successful than you. Many men shrug this off as, women are confusing, but that's an excuse. In reality, women are guided by a few powerful forces that shape attraction and intimacy. These forces aren't random, they're consistent once you know how to see them. And when you do, you stop guessing. You stop chasing. You start leading with calm, clarity, and confidence. You'll know why her attraction rises, why it fades, and how to build something deeper than just chemistry. This isn't manipulation. It's understanding. And understanding is what keeps you from wasting years on the wrong signals and instead helps you build a connection that lasts. Here are the core truths. 1. Physical desire is only the beginning. Most men grow up believing women sleep with men solely out of physical attraction. They think it's all about appearance, physique, or style. But physical desire is just one piece of the puzzle, and often not the biggest one. Attraction starts in the body but solidifies in the mind and emotions. A woman may notice your looks first, but her decision to act on that attraction depends on how you make her feel. Calmness, confidence, humor, and emotional presence often matter far more than muscle or money. If you project neediness, anxiety, or desperation, she feels it, no matter how good you look. If you project grounded confidence, her attraction deepens. Physical desire sparks the fire, but emotional safety and presence keep it burning. 2. Emotional safety unlocks intimacy. For women, intimacy starts in the mind long before it reaches the bedroom. If she doesn't feel emotionally safe, everything else shuts down. Handsome, wealthy, charming, it doesn't matter. If she feels judged, pressured, or tense, her desire fades. Emotional safety means she can be herself without fear of criticism or rejection. It's not weakness, it's strength. A man who controls his emotions, listens without judgment, and stays steady even in conflict gives her what she craves most: trust. Without that trust, passion dies. With it, intimacy flows naturally. 3. Touch builds connection. Many men underestimate the power of simple, consistent physical touch. It's not just about sex. It's about closeness, reassurance, and the quiet reminder, you matter to me. Holding her hand, brushing her arm, a hug that lingers, these small gestures keep the emotional bond alive. When touch fades, she often starts to feel distant, unsure, or taken for granted. When it's present, it builds momentum, reinforcing safety and desire. 4. Social pressure shapes her choices. Not every intimate decision a woman makes comes from genuine desire. Sometimes, it's about external expectations, cultural norms, friends' opinions, family pressures, or silent judgments. A woman may agree to intimacy not because she wants to, but because she feels she should. This is where many men misread the signals. Genuine desire and compliance are not the same. The key is to create an environment where she chooses freely, not out of pressure, but out of true attraction. 5. Curiosity and novelty fuel attraction. Human brains crave novelty, and women are no exception. New experiences spark excitement, and excitement fuels attraction. It's not about chaos or constant surprises, it's about avoiding predictable routines. When you bring freshness, curiosity, and a sense of discovery into the relationship, her energy shifts. Stability keeps her grounded, novelty keeps her engaged. Together, they create magnetic desire. 6. Stability makes her body relax and respond. One of the most underrated traits women find deeply attractive is stability. Not flashy, not loud, calm, reliable, consistent stability. A woman's nervous system relaxes when she's with a man who handles life, emotions, and pressure with composure. That safety allows her to open up fully. Without it, her body stays guarded. You don't need to be perfect or rich, you need to be steady. 7. Age shifts what she values. What drives attraction at 25 often isn't what drives it at 45. Early on, novelty, chemistry, and excitement dominate. Later, stability, emotional connection, and trust become far more important. If you don't adjust, you'll misread her signals. When you understand how motives evolve, you meet her where she really is, and you stand out as rare. 8. Emotional neglect kills desire. Nothing drains a woman's attraction faster than emotional neglect. You can provide gifts, trips, and even security, but if she feels unseen or emotionally invisible, her desire fades. Often, it's not loud or obvious. It's the quiet erosion of presence. No listening, no acknowledgement, no warmth. When she starts to feel like she doesn't matter, passion withers. 9. Presence and attention create obsession. The strongest tool you have isn't looks, money, or charm, it's presence. When you make her feel like she's the only person in the room, you create something rare. Real attention, not neediness, not constant texts, but steady, focused presence, makes women feel valued and safe. That combination is powerful and often unforgettable. 10. Stoic strength keeps passion alive. Passion doesn't survive on chaos, it thrives on certainty. The kind of strength that keeps women drawn in for years isn't loud or aggressive, it's self-mastery. It's emotional discipline, calm confidence, and the quiet assurance that you can handle life without losing yourself. This stability allows feminine energy to relax into desire again and again. It's not about being cold. It's about being steady, especially when life tests you. Conclusion. Attraction isn't random. It's a pattern, a combination of emotional safety, novelty, stability, presence, and strength. When you understand these forces, you stop guessing. You stop chasing. You start leading with clarity and calm, the qualities women truly respond to, both in the short term and for life.